Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Forex Technical Market Update for October 1st, 2015. And yes, we are in a new month and the end of the final quarter in the year. Okay, what we have in front of us is a chart of gold versus the US dollar. And it's a daily chart of gold, and what we are seeing here in gold is a consolidation, a triangular consolidation pattern. Market enter the consolidation pattern in a downtrend, and the rule is that it would leave again in a downtrend. So it starts in a downtrend 80% of the time, 70-80% of the time. It will then continue in the direction from which it came. At 70%, 80% of the time is not anything official. It's from my observations and from other technical analysts that study these markets. But I think the takeaway from it is that most of the times it will exit the consolidation from the direction it was coming, or the prevailing trend will remain the same. Now, support in this market is currently at 1,114, and resistance is at 1,160 and also 1,180. Taking a look at the other metal is silver, and I've been getting complaints how we haven't covered silver recently. Okay, just to give you some background, silver topped out and made a high near the $50 level in 2011. Ever since then, this market has broken down, and we see a series of lower highs and lower lows for this market. Currently, the market's at $14.55. So we are in a 4-year bear market with silver, and we do have a consolidation pattern here. As you can see, same rule applies. It entered in a downtrend. We could see this market leaving the consolidation in a downtrend. Next area of support on silver is $14, and if it breaks below $14, we could see the market move down to $12 or even $11 in short order. Okay, taking a look at onto the currencies, we see the Australian dollar that is also in a downtrend, and we see a consolidation pattern with the Australian dollar, similar looking to what's happening here in the gold and silver markets. And support is at the 69-cent level, and resistance is up at 73 cents. If we do break below this 69, 68, 69 level, we could see a move down to 67 cents or even 65 cents. This Australian dollar has been in a very strong downtrend over the last couple of months, and it's taking its cue from the gold and silver markets, because they say the Australian dollar is as closely associated with what happens with gold. Okay, moving on to another market we haven't touched on in a while. Let's take a look at the US stock S&P 500. Okay, let me just clean up this chart here. Okay, what is happening in the S&P 500? That's why it's important to look at charts and be good at chart analysis. We see that, okay, the market was in a consolidation pattern. Market was channeling, moving sideways essentially since February. And we stated that the 2040 level would be a strong support. And what happened? The market traded down to the 2040 level, and it eventually broke below the 2040 level. And because the consolidation pattern was so long, we knew that a break below this 2040 level would be significant. And when the market did break down, we got a strong sell-off in the markets, and it bottomed out at 1880, and we revisited near that 1880 level again earlier this week. And drawing the most recent trend line, it's the most recent trend line here. Let me draw it a little better. From the swing low, the other swing low, we see that the market has touched this trend line 3 times, and we could be looking at a W bottom. And what is a W bottom? Market comes down, comes back up, comes down, and to complete the W, the market will have to come back up and take out this 2020 area. And if that does occur, this is what we call a W bottom. And the bulls would definitely have more confidence if a scenario like that plays out in the stock market. Why we take a look at stock markets? Because yes, we do trade the stock markets also. We have programs that trade the stock markets, and the principles that we teach here at ACES Trading can be used to trade stocks and commodities also. It's not just about currencies alone. Okay, taking a look at the Canadian dollar, market is pulling back, and it has been in an uptrend, but I do expect a larger pullback in this market sometime soon. The key to this larger pullback is a close below 130. Market will have to close below 130. Taking a look at the euro is down earlier in the morning. It has now recovered, and we're still in a flag type consolidation pattern with the euro. We spoke about a channel consolidation, a triangular consolidation, and now this is what could be a flag consolidation. And the scenario here is that the market could test this trend line, then head back up to the upside, test the top part of this, and head back down and break out. Or we could break out of this to the upside. So it's still early days with the euro, and we have to see. We have to just play wait and see to see what exactly will happen with the euro. But I can tell you, just like with the break in the S&P 500, when the move occurs, it could be fairly swift, and you could see the market start to trend quickly and decisively. And because this is the final quarter of the year, we could see the move in this time frame, and this is definitely where you should be preparing yourself and on the lookout to profit from these moves that are coming in the markets. Markets don't stay stagnant, don't channel forever, and they will channel and they will trend. So you have to wait, and you have to prepare yourself for when the markets do start trending. You can profit and profit handsomely. Okay, if you would like to take advantage of these market moves, you can click on the link below this video to take advantage of our Forex signals. The Forex signals are automatically sent to your account, and whether you have your computer on or your computer off, we take care of the risk management for you. Everything is taken care of for you with the signals. They're copied directly into your trading account, so you can have the advantage of following the trades, even if you don't necessarily have the time to trade yourself. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Click on the link below to get the signals, and I will see you tomorrow, and thank you very much. Have a good day.